Okay, so I've painted up the interior, as mentioned earlier, I think, in the other part of the build. I wasn't using ICM's colour call out because I believe that is incorrect. US green or US dark green, whatever it was. I use XF71 cockpit green. That is a British interior colour. So I primed with black and then painted that in. The windows are masked. That's the outside. That's how I mask them up. I use a circle cutter for that one and cut circles and cut them up so I could get the curves on that window. Interior, so you got your floor underneath with I think that's the Bombay, and I'm not sure if it's it's just the Bombay, I think, under there. You got your controls for the pilot there. Rear, there's radio operator section. I did a bit of I don't know if it'll show there, just slight dry brushing with natural steel, just slightly dry brushed over the black components, the metal. The main instrument panel was the decals. They're still setting, so I just put them on just before. Not too bad, Ian. I don't think you're going to see it anyway. The yoke, I added the harnesses are just scratch built foil tape. I had a piece here somewhere. That's just, it's sticky backed. I cut a section and fold it over on itself to give it a bit of thickness, and you can just flex it how you want. So that's done. I've started putting some more the control surfaces on the starboard wing. I still got to clean up the seam line. I've added the light. The instructions don't show painting in the navigation lights, and I've had a look online. It's hard to look at World War II aircraft because most of them are black and white photos, so you can't tell, and some models built have it and some don't. So what I ended up doing is I drilled out from the inside of the clear part. I got a drill bit drilled through so far, and I just get a toothpick with the paint and just stick it in that hole there just to simulate like a light bulb. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. So this is the lights I mentioned earlier about putting, this is the tape. It's sticky chrome tape. I'm not sure the brand, I've had it for years. But I just use the punch, the RB punch set, select the size I wanted and just punched it to create the lights, and then the glass piece will go in. Alright, so I've got the cockpit and the interior all together in the starboard fuselage. You see the instrument panel and the radios. No issues fitting this, it'll fit well. I also gave it a light wash with this one, Tamiya's panel line accent. It's the dark brown one. Yeah, just a light wash all over to give it a bit of dirty look. And again, when we close this up, of course, other than the nose section, we're probably not going to see much. I've got to fettle the fitting by the looks of it. But anyway, I'll bore you with that. So yeah, that's what we'll be the glass section will go on there, which a lot of that is, well, not a lot, but some of it's painted, so it will reduce your visibility of in that section. So I thought I'd check out the clear parts, because there's several that make up this section on the front. As you can see, they're just taped in. The main, well, the cockpit section is a bit, it's not a great fit, so I'm going to have to, when I do it, I'm going to glue one side. When that's set, I'm going to have to pinch it a bit in to get flush with the fuselage, best I can, because as you know, sanding clear parts is not really recommended. So it's that one, and there's one this side, and a two on the front. So it's going to be a process of just taking the time, just doing bit by bit to get the best fit. But overall, it doesn't look too bad. That's obviously the biggest concern when you're doing World War II aircraft bombers and such with so much glass in them, is the fitting of these parts. But yeah, so hopefully it'll go alright. I started fitting the landing gear and engine nacelle. I'd recommend that you paint them, put these together, paint them separate as well as this, just for ease to getting at. So I've glued one on, and it's going to be a bit of putty required in areas, and also the top is not a brilliant fit, so that's going to need cleaning up. Yeah, but otherwise they went to work together okay. I just plug in. There's a couple of areas where it's not a smooth fit, so a bit of putty will be required.